After retiring from a stress-filled job, Tom Allen needed something to do. He discovered how to make cigar box guitars. And now Tom spends his retirement years making and selling his homemade creations. First Experience visits his Georgetown home to see and hear.
I'm Tom Allen. When I had to retire, I had an extremely stressful job. Suffered 4 heart attacks, and the doctor said, you need to quit, or you're not going to be here. I really needed something to do. So because I have a love for blues music, and I've played guitar since I was 12 years old, I really got into that history of guitar making and came across cigar box guitars. My first one was absolute junk, although I still have it. From there, I guess you call it, honed my craft, and a friend came over one day and saw it and said, you ought to come to this blues festival I do every year, and went out, sold a bunch of guitars, and kept going from there. I say you can make music out of anything. Metal lunch boxes. I've used an Altoids tin. I've used VW Beetle hubcaps. Anything that I can get a pickup in to electrify it, because everything I do is pretty much all electric. If I can get a pickup in that little box some way, I'm gonna make some guitars out of it. I find boxes in a lot of places. Cigar boxes have become harder and harder to come by. My wife and I do a lot of like thrift store shopping to look for what I call onboard guitars. If it's a box of some nature, I'll try to make it work. I think my favorite part is really playing the finished product. It's a level of satisfaction. There can be a huge level of frustration if it's not working right and you have to rebuild. In the beginning, I think I probably smashed a few. So I do it when I feel like it. I do it for fun, and I made a determination a few years ago that what I do, I'm gonna have fun with it, and if not, I'm going to stop. And I tell everybody, if this ever becomes a job, I quit. When somebody buys one, first of all, I want them to enjoy it. Second of all, I want them to be happy. And I am proud to say in the 6 or 7 years that I've made guitars, I've never had an unhappy customer. And I'll fix it. If it's wrong, I'll fix it. I don't want somebody out there saying, I bought this guitar from Tom Allen and it's a piece of junk. I want them to say, I bought it from Tom Allen, I love it, and I'm going to play it, So really the end result is I just really want somebody to be happy with it. You pick one up and play it, and if you like the sound, then that's the one for you.
Tom says he can make music out of almost anything, including a soup can. He takes this soup can guitar into schools to talk about music. You can find Tom and his guitars at music and craft fairs around the region, and you can visit him on the web at outoftheboxguitars.com for more information.
Next week on First, we'll dig a little deeper into the recommendations from city, county, and state leaders that come out of the CDC report that Wilmington's violence issue is also a health issue.
So we'll have that story, and then we'll also thumb through the pages of Delaware Today magazine. That is First for this week. We thank you for watching. For Mark Eichman and Nichelle Polston, I'm Shirley Min. Now, before we go, though, we do want to give a shout out to Charlie O'Neill of our crew. He is retiring today, and we wish him the best. Charlie, we love you. Have a great week.